Hello, and welcome to Dickinson's Real Deal. On this show, we help members of the public get the very best price for their antiques and valuables. We sit them down with one of our regular dealers. Now, they're going to try and tempt them with cash on the table. If that's not enough money, there's an alternative. Place the same goods into a local auction in the hope that you will get more money there. Today, the show comes to you from Newbury. A nice crowd of people here. They brought along their treasures. They're determined to do business. They want to walk away with the real deal.
First up, we have a spoon that's not quite all that it seems. It's had a well-travelled past. Will it travel today with Tim or to the auction?
You've brought a spoon along today. Can you tell me a little bit about how you acquired it?
I know a bit about it. It belongs to a friend of mine who asked me to sort of bring it today.
Yes.
Apparently it was made in Germany in the late 19th century, but then went to Holland to be engraved. And then more recently, in 1900-something, and I can't remember the exact date, it came into this country.
Right, so it's got quite a story behind it, hasn't it, really, then?
And apparently some of the marks on the back are trying to make the spoon look significantly older than it actually is.
Yeah. On the bowl there, it looks like a Dutchman, doesn't it?
Yes.
Engraved on the bowl, and obviously the ship in there, and I think probably it'll be sort of, related to the colonies or something like that they sort of intimating it. And then here it's got this crest on the back of it. Because when I saw this, I thought, it's a really, an old one, a 17th century one.
Right.
And I probably wouldn't have brought enough money with me if it was a 17th century one. Yep. But this is typical of what people did in sort of like Victorian and Edwardian times, and it is done to deceive, really. It's made to look like a 17th century spoon.
Yes.
And then we've got the 925 mark, which is was the continental mark. It's now the UK mark as well, but originally it was the continental silver mark. But another thing that you can sort of tell about this spoon that it's not quite what it appears to be is that it's very crisp and clean condition. We have to sort of look at it really as a fake item, but it will have a value, but I don't think it'll be a huge value personally. So I'm going to make your friend an offer. Okay. Have you got full authority to accept?
Yes.
Right.
At the right price.
At the right price. It's always the right price. I am going to say 20, 40 pounds.
No, I know she'd like more than that.
I'm sure she would. I'll make you one more offer, but I'm a little bit, £50. I don't think it'll go much above that, personally.
Yes, I would like more than that.
Would
Tim,
you?
So, yes.
Will that clinch it? £55?
Right. I'm afraid I'll have to leave that then, Tim, because I really need 65.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for bringing it in. I'm sorry I can't buy it, but good luck
Thanks
at the
very much
auction.
anyway.
Thank you very much.
£34 and selling. 30.
Now, Brian, on the dealer's day, you brought along a Dutch silver hallmarked, very decorative spoon. Now, this spoon belongs to a friend of yours.
Yes.
You're selling it on her behalf.
That's right.
Where did she get it from, and how long has she had it?
She probably bought it from an antique fair, and she's probably had it quite a long time.
Okay. Has she declared to you what she paid for it?
Yes, she has.
Come on, we want to know, don't we? So tell us.
She paid £65 for it.
Okay, £65. Let's see what happens under the gavel. It's coming up over there.
Okay.
£50 on bid, 55, 60, 65, 70. You bidding? 75.
It's at its reserve at 75.
80 anywhere? 80, 85, 90, £90.
At 90, they like it. It's going to show a good profit to your friend.
Yeah.
Are you all done at £90? Sold at 90 then.
We have some commission to take out of that. I make that 81. Now, is she going to be pleased with the gavel going down at £90, do you think?
She will be pleased, yes.
Take away, of course, the commission, and you'll be going home with the real deal of £81. I think you did well.
We're going back to the dealer's den now, which is a much brighter place thanks to this impressive piece. Will Karen's offer make as much of an impression?
Right. What do you know?
This, my brother gave me it when I went up to Scotland to visit last time I was up there. It's a bit heavy for me. I think that's why he's gave me it. He bought it at a car boot
When you say heavy, you don't mean
it's
weight.
really heavy weight-wise.
Oh, you mean the weight? Yeah.
I think it's quite nice.
So do we know any more about the history of it?
No, really, he bought it at a car boot sale about 15 years ago
Yeah.
up in Scotland, and that's all we know.
That's it. It's got sort of a
I think
medieval
it's a church, yeah.
look to it, hasn't it? Almost sort of contemporary in design now, because it looks like these are a lot of panels that have perhaps been
I've been told that
from
these
something else.
These are a mismatch. These
Yeah.
are like different panels for
So it's almost like somebody's been
put in.
practicing the
Yeah.
LED lighting technique, isn't it?
Maybe.
Yeah, I suppose it is balanced each side in the decoration, and certainly the light behind it now really, it's quite effective, isn't it? And this sort of medieval
It's nice
look
when the light
here.
shines on it. It's not been cleaned either.
No.
I was going to try clean it. I thought, no, I'll leave it.
So I would imagine at least 19th century, a lot of the glass, I'd imagine. When it's all been cobbled together, I'm not entirely sure. Now, from my point of view, I used to have shops, and I don't anymore. I do the big antiques fairs. So I physically would have to carry that around. So I'm going to bear that in mind. So I may not be the buyer of this. But I'll
It's going to cost you in petrol, is it?
put some money down, Stephen, we'll see. 20, 40, 60, 80 quid. That's too tempting, isn't it? Oh no, I'm coming too
Watch
strong.
this programme. Straight in,
You're too
I've seen it
tempted
before.
now, I'm worried.
It's a bit. That's no bad. It's no bad.
It's good. It's
not
far
bad.
too
It is,
good, I think,
it's not
actually.
bad.
Hang on, I might take one away.
Oh, you're too late. You put it down, you can't take it back.
No.
I'll carry it to your car for you.
Will you? Well,
but
that's no, I'm backpedaling now. 80 quid because I'm worried that I've put too much on the table. You're too tempted. Now you have an option other than take my money.
I'll take your money.
No, Stephen, don't do this to me. That means I'm going to own this.
Oh yeah,
You're not carrying it. Is it that heavy? I'm seriously in trouble now, aren't I?
No, Vern's like Popeye carrying that. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
That is a
Stephen.
very good offer. Thank you very much.
I'm not sure Karen really wanted that. We'll find out if she made any money on it later in the show. Our next deal is over a once-buried treasure. Will Stuart's offer ring true?
I can see it's a bell.
Yeah,
Tiny, tiny bell,
just a little bit.
but quite interesting. Tell me, what do you know about it?
My partner found it about 5 years ago, metal detecting,
Did he?
and basically it's a medieval rumbler bell.
I don't need to tell you anything about it, do I? You know all about it. And why have you bought it to sell?
Basically it's just been sat in the box for 5 years and it needs to see the light.
Yeah. It's certainly an interesting bell, and it's in nice condition too.
Yeah.
They're usually marked on the front with we've got FL by the look of it. That would be the bell founder. These are cast, and it's quite interesting how they're made actually, because they're made in several pieces. And if you look at the P, or you might call it, it's not a P inside. It hasn't been forged in afterwards. It's been put in there, cast, and then the other two bits have been cast around it. So
That's clever.
quite an early process, and still carried on casting bells of this type, probably into the 19th century, just the same. I like it. It's my sort of thing. It rings all the right bells, you might say.
Yeah. Excuse the pun.
I'll have a go at buying it, I think. 20, 40, £60 on the table for it.
It has been sat in the cupboard for quite a few years.
Has it? So has that gone down in value, you think, because it's been in the cupboard, or has it gone up in value?
Gone up because it needs to be seen.
I'll do you another tenner, make it 70. Jolly interesting bell, £70. David.
Well, I've come in here because it's a very unusual thing. I mean, The feelings about this is, it's certainly medieval in style. Our independent valuers, they're all over the place. 17th century, 18th century, some are saying 19th century. We think there's some age, but it's not medieval. Now, the independent valuers have said 40 to 60 pounds. I think Stuart has put down the money he believed it's worth. I also believe it's worth that kind of money, but I wouldn't like to test the water by going to auction and tempting fate. I think the right dealer on the day has given you the right price.
Thank you.
£70 on the table. How do you feel? Going to go with what David said?
Yeah, I'm going to agree with David.
Yeah? Okay. Do we have a deal?
We have a deal.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Also coming up, initial nerves are forgotten when it comes to cold hard cash.
A little bit more?
I think that's really good.
Yeah, I think it was a bit worth more than that.
You've come out of your shell now, haven't you? What do you think colour of that money?
I have, yes.
Will those nerves hold out? Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal. Here's a unique piece of art, but will it get Michael revved up? Watching on are David and auctioneer John King.
Well, OK, you brought along this, well, you better tell me what it is, because, go on.
Well, that is an original aerograph drawing by the designer Maurice King, who was my brother, in fact.
Aerograph, what does that actually mean?
That is an aerograph. It was like a little spray gun, basically.
Right. OK. How many of these are in existence?
That is the original, and that's the only one.
And the car is what? It's an English car, is it? It's not
well,
an
that
American
was in
car.
the 1950s at Ford Motor Company, Dagenham.
Right. So this would be a prototype sort of Zephyr or Zodiac?
That was, it was, I can't say which one it was, can't remember which one it was.
So what we've got this sort of quite subtle, actually in the right decor that'd look good. And it's a matter of putting a value on it.
So, John, what's your feeling about this original airbrush picture?
Well, I've seen the literature that he brought in about it. Maurice King was a designer at Ford. We don't think that this car was ever used in production, but what I think is, the fact is that parts of it Ford used in later productions. Oh, I think it's a beautiful bit of work.
OK, so where's your estimation in the sale room?
400 to 600.
Well, that seems pretty universal amongst our independent valuers.
Yeah.
Now, Michael Melody is a canny dealer of many years' experience. How do you think he's going to value it? Well, let's see what he puts on the table.
I've got to get some money out.
That's right.
And tempt you and see if I am the right man to buy this.
Well, you best get it out on the table then, lad.
And there's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 pound. There's 200 pound. Now I must be getting close, Royston.
No, you're miles off.
I still think that I'm going to be done, dusted and finished. There's £300 there now. I'm going to put another £60 down, making £360, and that's me. And in all fairness, there's no market value for it. It could win in auction, or it could fail. That's the choice. Hey, David.
Well, I'm coming to stand in with an Essex boy and a man from Chester who's been in the business for 30 years and knows his stuff. He's tempting you now. He's being a little bit clever. He's got £360 on the table. Is there more money in the auction for something like this?
Exactly.
It's a tricky one. 4 to 6 is the estimation. What Michael is saying here, I'm giving you the equivalent of £400. So think about it. It's your call. It's very attractive. It's very much a man's study piece.
It is.
But will it make it in auction?
Royston, I agree with every word David said. He's right. I mean, I like it. But I can't value it. It's a one-off. What do you want to do?
It's going to auction.
Well done. I do wish you the very best of luck, yeah.
Be 20 for the elephant, please. 268, 46, 48.
Royston, you brought along a rather unique item, an original aerograph drawing from the Ford Motor Company of a motor car. It's believed to be either a Zephyr or a Zodiac.
That's what I thought it was. I can't confirm that, though.
OK. The reserve on this is £500. Is there someone here in the room that will be prepared to pay more? We're about to find out.
I bid £300 for it.
Straight off at 300.
For it. 320 anywhere. 340, 360, 380, 400 I bid.
That's more than they offer on the deals day.
£400 I bid.
400.
Are you all done at £400?
It's not sold, the reserve is £500. So what's your first reaction on this, Royston? Would you go back and take the 360 if you were able to? No.
No, it's definitely motoring history, and somebody out there would appreciate it sooner or later, and they'll approach me for it.
I think you're absolutely right. I think at £400, I think it was a bit on the cheap side, and that's why it didn't sell. You need the right buyer. The real deal will have to be awarded to Michael Melody, because that was £360, a firm offer in cash. Good on you, Mike.
Very interesting letter opener, paper knife. Tell me about it. Has it come through your family?
I've had it for at least 25 years, and it was bought in a job lot. It came from a Gloucester auction house.
Did it? So 25 years you've
I've had it 25 years,
nice,
yes.
That's nice, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to keep it any longer? You've had your fun with it, or has it just been lost in the cupboard?
Well, it's like a majority of people say on your show, in that it'd be nice for someone to go to someone who would really appreciate it.
Okay. Japanese. From what I can see, it's got a signature here. Yes. Now, I won't even profess to know the Japanese signatures. Very fashionable article, 1900, maybe 1920s, maybe 1880. I'd always say 1900, the Meiji period. Let's have another look. So we've got great detail here of cranes, all have significance in the Japanese way of life. And we've got the carving here, which is fairly basic engraving. When you look at the quality of that and the quality of that, that's far superior. This is cast and pressed. This is engraved. It's a decorative thing, and I like them. I like them. So I'll have a go at buying it.
Okay.
So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. £120.
That seems fair to me.
It seems fair to you. That was good, wasn't it?
Yes.
£120,
Yes.
we have a deal.
Yes, and
Thank
that
you
is
very
going to a
much.
good home.
Thank you.
No hesitation from our seller. She saw good money on the table and snapped it up.
Yeah.
Now over to tip table, where stage fright might be creeping in. Hopefully it won't get in the way of the real deal here.
Hiya, Jill.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Now, you're not nervous, are you?
Maybe a little bit.
Don't be nervous. I am a pussycat. Honestly, I won't eat you up. So, what have we got today? What have you brought in today?
It's a watch my nan left me, and well, I left it to the family.
Yes.
And we took it all in turns of picking out which bits of jewellery we wanted.
Yeah.
And as I was the oldest, I got it.
So, it was quite a good choice, really.
It was really, yes.
Yeah?
It was my nan's 18th birthday present.
Yes.
It would have been 1943, that would have been.
And have you ever worn it, Jill?
No, I haven't, because it's sort of too big for my wrist. So I've got such a tiny
Right,
wrist.
so you're frightened of losing
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
I wish.
Let's have a look at it.
I'm amazed it still works.
Yeah, well, the strap is 15 carat, and the case is 18 carat. Now you can tell the difference between the gold. The 18 carat is a little bit more yellow, the 15 carat is a little bit darker. Now, what I think probably would have happened is that this has been put together for her birthday, because 15 carat jewellery tends to be sort of Victorian and Edwardian. So this piece, this watch strap might have been in your family, and then they bought the watch and put it together. So the bad news is that ladies' watches are extremely difficult to sell. The good news is, Jill, right?
That's good news.
The good news, is that obviously there's quite a lot of gold in your watch. And the gold price is just going up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up. So you're going to do okay out of this watch. What I'm going to do, Jill, is I'm going to get... Have you seen these?
Yeah, the scales.
little scales. So now we have to bear in mind that we've got the movement in this watch, and we've got the springs in all the links as well, which will have to be taken out. So I will have to deduct something for that.
Okay. Not too much, I hope.
So I'm going to take that away now, Jill.
Okay.
And then we're going to talk money.
Good.
So 50, 100, 150, 250 pounds.
A little bit more?
I think that's really good.
I think it was worth a little bit more than that.
You've come out of your shell now, haven't you, when you see the colour of that money?
I have, yes.
What about 270?
A bit more, I think.
Oh, Jill. 280.
Yeah, a bit more, I think. Well, just a bit.
What are you going to spend this money on, Jill?
Probably a new bed.
A new bed? Normally they say, I'm going to go for a nice meal or a holiday. I've never had a new bed. A new bed. Well, it's made me laugh for some, Jill.
That
A
makes
new
a bit
bed.
more, then.
290.
I think you should a little bit more.
Right, £300 there, Jill. Don't ask me for any more.
Okay, I'll
Is that a
sell
deal?
Yeah.
Right, fantastic. Thank
Thanks
you very
very-
much.
thank you.
Sweet dreams with your new bed.
Thanks so much.
Coming up, a musical interlude.
Oh, will you wash my father's shirt? Oh, will you wash my clean?
Oh, will you wash my father's shirt?
And send it to the Queen.
Why is our
So will
David
you
going
wash
for a
it
song?
Where have you been? Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal.
Now it's time for a trip down memory lane.
Very pleased to meet you.
Come on, Stuart. Izzy Wizzy, let's get busy.
Well, we can see exactly what you bought us. Tell me all about it. Is it something you've had in the family?
Yes, I had it with my brothers. I've got 6 brothers, but I played with it with 3 of my younger brothers. I think I was about 5 or 6. I'm not really sure.
6 brothers, and you played with it with 3 brothers.
With 3
and
because
it's
the
still
others were
kept
too
this
old.
condition.
Yes, it has.
Yeah. Can we open it up and see
Yeah.
what's inside? Must be an octave, I suppose. I haven't counted them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And do they all work?
As far as I know, they do.
Dare
Give
we
them a
ring
try.
it? It won't,
Yeah,
it's
go on.
not deafening or anything like that, is
I'm
it?
not sure.
You're not sure?
Which one doesn't work? That one.
That must be B flat, that one.
B flat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I used to
One
be able
flat
to
one.
play Sooty, but I can't play it now.
So 50s toy, I know it's marked there with a patent, 1952, I think.
Is it?
So you bought it here to sell it.
Yes.
What on earth can it be worth?
What can be worth? You tell
But
me.
I'll see if I can bring out the right notes.
Right, good.
20. I'm going to give you more than that,
Are you?
but I've just got to
Good.
think about this. Is 40 quite a bit more?
No, not enough.
I'm going to put £50 on the table. I can't believe I'm putting £50 on the table for a sooty xylophone, 1952, but there you go. How's that grab you?
No, it's a very good offer, but I'd like to go to auction.
You do?
Yes.
You surprised me,
Yeah,
but
yeah, I'd like to.
that's
Give it a try.
your option.
Yeah.
So all the very best
Right,
at
lovely.
auction.
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah,
Thank
pleased to meet you too. Yeah, lovely warm hands too.
That's it,
Goodness
right.
me.
Anyway, 30, 32, 34, 36.
Now, Jessica, you brought along something from your childhood, a Sooty Junior xylophone in good condition. Does this bring back wonderful memories to you when you were a little girl?
Yes.
What kind of tunes did you use to play on this xylophone?
Oh, will you wash your father's shirt? Oh, will you wash it clean? Oh, will you wash your father's shirt and send it to the Queen?
I like it. Why are you selling it? You could go on the boards
Yes.
with the xylophone playing.
Can't remember now. Can't remember how to play it.
OK, you sat down with Stuart and he offered you 50 quid. Now, why didn't you sell it for £50?
Well, I wanted to come to auction, have a good
Day
day,
out.
and they say it's good, yes. So
Okay. Now, what if it doesn't sell and make the £50? Will you be disappointed?
no, I should take it and put it back in, might have some great-grandchildren, mightn't I?
Absolutely. Okay, now here it is, coming up now.
So 18 is the bid and 20 if you want it. £20 now in the room. At £20 I'm bid in the room.
£20, I think it's about it now.
You all done? And it's yours, sir, at £20.
Now, the gambler's gone down at £20. That was the gross sum. I have to take away the commission, and that's going to leave you with £18. Now, what's your reaction?
Oh, that's fine.
You're happy?
Yeah, yes, I'm fine, yes.
Have you enjoyed the day?
Yes, I have. A lovely time, thank you.
And we've enjoyed meeting you as well.
Good.
And especially...
And the singing. Can you do it?
Go on, do it again.
Can you do it? Can you do it?
I'll do it with you.
Go on then.
Okay.
Oh, will you wash my father's shirt? Oh, will you wash my clean?
Oh, will you wash my father's shirt?
And send it to the Queen.
Nice song, wasn't it? Do you think we'd make a duo?
No.
Modern record? Okay, on the day, we've had a very nice day here. It's brought back nice memories to Jessica, but the real deal was with our dealer Stuart. He offered £50 on the day, and that was the real deal.
On Dickinson's Real Deal over the years, Mike Melody's seen pretty much everything and had a go at most things. But what really floats his boat? Let's hear from the man himself.
Well, this really is my passion. Would you expect me to be sat in front of coloured glass? But these are articles which I've collected over the last 5-10 years from Sweden, from Czechoslovakia, from Italy. In the trade, we have a general term, art glass. And this is what I collect, this is what I love. This bowl here kicked it all off. This is a piece by a well-known company called Costa Boda. And it just appealed to me because of the colours and the blues and the oranges and the yellows. That was made in Sweden. This large piece came about a few years later. Now that's Czechoslovakian. It's known fondly in our house as the fried egg plate because it resembles, but it's just a wonderful piece of glass. That I would have thought dates roughly round about, probably 10 years old and no older. This fella here, which is Italian, summarises everything I like about glass. It's coloured, it's got a nice form, and that was an absolute bargain. I think from memory that cost me £25. Now, surely anybody would give £25 for a piece of glass like that, which can fit into any decor. This fella here, which my wife particularly hates, but I like, it's probably a little bit earlier, a 50s piece, maybe 60s, Italian, but I just like the shape. I think that, from memory, cost me probably around about £15 or £20. Any of these glass pieces, you could start a really nice collection. It's not to everyone's taste, but I certainly love it. And I hope you do too.
Hello Mark, welcome to the show, and I don't need to ask what you bought, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Right, is it a family piece?
Yes, it is, inherited from my father, late father, yes.
So any idea the history behind that?
No, all I know, it's been hanging in the dining room of my parents' house as long as I can remember. But unfortunately we've had it put away for the last sort of 15 years because it's not something that we'd hang on the wall.
No. American wall clock, very typical. We do see quite a few of these with this mahogany banding going on around here. And if we open the door, there should be a black and white label on the inside, which there is in the back here.
Okay.
The thing about these clocks is there's no quality to them. They're pretty much mass-produced, and although it's probably done in the style of the original dial, this has been completely
somebody's
repainted,
hand-painted it.
And in your time?
Not that I've done.
Dad
or
might
not
have done it, do you
possibly,
think?
yes.
Yeah.
I can't ever remember him sitting and painting it, but it may have been done by him.
Date-wise, I suppose we're sort of around 1900, a little bit sort of before or afterwards, I should think. I've been a little bit critical of it so far, but I must say I do like this. This is nice.
That not a typical design then, the horse? And...
They've always got a lovely scene, and relative to the area of, where is it from? Plymouth Hollow, that would be Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Yeah, okay. So it's local to there.
Right, okay.
So I'm going to put some money on the table. I wish it was more, because I think they deserve to be more. Right. 10, 20, 30, 40 pounds.
I was hoping for a little more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put another tiny little note down, and you're not going to get very excited, I'm afraid. 45. Before you make a decision, if we just call David in, I can see he's waiting to have a word.
What's on the table, Karen?
45. I know it's a mean bid.
Well, to be honest with you, I think it's kind of its money. 40 to 50 pounds is what the independent valuers and the auctioneers say. You know, this kind of material was ideal for the shipping market, the shipping trade, when goods were being put in containers and sent to Australia, the USA, and all around the world. This is general goods, really. Now, 45 seems to me to be about its money, but it may seem little money to you. You may have come along with great expectation, and so in that case, you can take your chances in the auction. Will it do any better? My opinion is no.
Okay, I can't squeeze you for just...
No, you can't squeeze anything, I'm afraid.
Okay, then we're a deal then.
You sure?
Yes.
Oh, no. Thanks very much.
Coming up, Mike's not messing about.
Would another £20 buy them?
No, a little bit more.
Oh, God, I love a bit of green. There's 20, there's 40, there's 60. That's £460. I'm out of here. I'll give you 10 seconds to think about it. Options all yours.
Will his tactics pay off? Find out after the break. Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal from Newbury in Berkshire.
Yours is?
I'm Fliss.
Fliss?
Fliss,
For our last deal today, Mike can hardly keep a lid on his delight. He's found something he wants, but will he get to take them home?
Right, you brought along this collection of... Well, do you want to tell everybody what they are, or shall I?
Pot lids.
Pot lids?
Yes.
Lids off pots. How did you get all these?
They were in my family. I remember them being up on a wall in family home when I was a child, and they'd stayed within the family.
So they've just passed down?
Yes.
Okay, made by a company called Pratt, believe it or not. Dating from, started making them around about 1860. They were actually lids for all manner of things. Anchovy paste, gentleman's relish, you know, the sort of things, yeah? This is a collection. Some of these are common and some are less common. There's a price book which was printed in 1964 by a man called Ball, which, funny enough, I bought the other week because I'm buying pot lids. I just think there's great value for money. Yeah, you've got 10 pot lids, all framed, all presentable, and all in good order. As I say, some are rarer than others. The smaller ones, there are 3 sizes of pot lids. Which one do you think is the most expensive?
I wouldn't have a clue.
Go on, have a bet.
I'd say probably that one.
Now, how did you know that?
Because it's the smallest.
Well, it's not the size, but it's the subject.
Oh, okay.
Right? It's got a little bear on it.
Yeah?
Yeah, and bears have always been, in pot lids, have always been more collectible than any of the others. So that, whilst it is the smallest, that's the one that I would like to keep myself if I bought them. Yeah, how's that? I shall get some money out. I'll put down, and I do buy these here, there and everywhere. 100, 200, £300 for the 10. You're looking more than gratified and happy. You cannot believe your luck, can you?
I don't know. I'd definitely want a bit more than that.
How much is a bit more? How much is quite a bit more?
At least another one.
Fine. This is what we call a negotiation, this. So, I've put down now £380, which makes the total value of each one of £38 a piece. Means now you've got to get £400 odd in auction.
I'd still take a chance.
So if I offered you £400, you wouldn't take it?
No, a little bit more.
Oh God, I love a bit of greed. There's 20, there's 40, there's 60, that's £460. I'm out of here, I'll give you 10 seconds to think about it. Auction's all yours.
No, I'll go to auction. I'll
Well
take
done.
a chance.
I wish you all the very best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Done. Thank you.
It's time for the pot lids to go to auction. A grand offer from Mike wasn't good enough. Will we top that here?
Now, Fliss, on the dealer's day, you brought along 10 Victorian or 19th century pot lids. You sat down with Mike Melody. Now, Mike, he offered you £460. Now, what did you think about that offer?
I was very tempted.
I have a feeling I was not able to get in on the deal. I have a feeling had I been in on that deal, I would have said to you, Fliss, that's not a bad offer. The question is, are they going to make it here in the sale room? Well, you've been very sensible. You've got a £300 reserve on it. Here we go. Can we get over £300? Well, let's find out. They're coming up over there.
I'll start the bidding here at £420 with me. 420 with me.
Wow.
430, 440, 450, 460, 470.
We're past what Michael Melody bid.
500, 520, 540, 560, 580.
They're still going.
£580 I bid, 600 anywhere. At £580, you all done at 580?
The gambler's just gone down at £580.
It's fantastic.
The shine in her eyes. Take away the commission, that's £520, just a bit over. When you came today to the auction, I thought you were thinking, I've made a mistake here. I should have taken the 460.
I was wondering.
Even I was thinking, it was quite a good bid, but on the day, £580 under the gavel. Your first reaction is good, happy.
Yes, fantastic.
What are you going to do with the money? Any idea?
I've got 2 gorgeous grandsons that I love to spoil, so
Okay.
I'm sure they'll benefit.
Okay. The grandchildren will get spoilt on the day. It was a really good deal. 520 odd pounds. That was the real deal, and we're all happy.
A great move and a great result. How about our dealers? Did they do as well today? Tim paid good money for the watch, and as time ticked on, the price of gold went up even higher. It scrapped at £400. Stuart's attempt to sell the bell rumble on, he's not shifted it yet. The brass paper knife is another story though. He had it cleaned up, and he cleaned up himself. It sold for £170. Poor Mr. Melody didn't manage to buy a thing today. Both his items went off to auction. Finally, Karen was worried about carrying the stained glass off to her antique fair. She managed it and made £20 for her trouble. And although she didn't really rate the wall clock, she made a bit of money on it. It brought her £50.
It's been an exciting day here in the sale room. There's been lots of bidding, there's been lots of buying, quite a lot of action going on. Don't forget to join me, David Dickinson, next time for Dickinson's Real Deal. Bye for now.